We have another record in the GTA real estate market. Well, today we've got another article that we're going to follow here from stories.com titled GTA active listings hits another high with 31,600 units that have actually hit the market. Now, active listings only grew over the course of June as the tariff-related economic uncertainty continued to win out over the improved affordability. After hitting nearly a 25-year high in May, active listings in the GTA only grew over the course of June even further. According to the Toronto Real Estate Board, as tariff-related economic uncertainty continued to win out over the improved affordability. With many still worrying about jumping off the sidelines, the region posed a mere 6,243 sales last month, essentially unchanged from May and 2.4% below June 2024 sales. According to TREB's June Market Watch report, on a seasonally adjusted basis, however, sales did actually edge up month over month, and they actually month over month went up between April and May as well. Now, recent data points towards signs of life in a market that's been effectively paralyzed from economic uncertainty recently since February, a condition that TREB Chief Information Officer Jason Mercer hopes to see remedied by things like the Canada-US trade agreement and improved borrowing costs. A firm trade deal with US accompanied by an end to cross the border might get things going in a positive direction. Now, the biggest problem that I'm seeing here is we're unable to agree on anything with the US right now. We continue to ruffle feathers between the two countries. We're not able to come to a point where we're both happy. So will things get better? I guess we'll have to just see how that goes. Now, this could strengthen things. Momentum could get a little bit better, but right now we're not seeing home selling prices go up at all. All we're seeing is continued price reductions month after month. If properties aren't selling, we're not seeing prices go up at all. We're seeing them come back downwards. Now, while the sales actually stalled in June, active listings hit 31,603 by the end of the month. That was up from 30,964 in May. So we had about 1,000 more than we did the previous month, but we're setting record after record. Even though it's just a small increase, the number's massive. 31,000, almost 32,000 active listings in the GTA. It's pretty wild. Now, this represents a 30.8% year-over-year increase from 24,100 listings recorded in June of last year and puts active listings at the highest metric it's been since August 2002, which is when TREB changed its reports to reflect new and active listing counts at the end of each month. That's a wild stat. That's a long time, 2002. Some of you guys watching this might have been born around 2002. That's pretty wild. Now, after steadily rising from 12,000 in February to 21,000 in May, new listings added in June ticked back down to 19,000, which, coupled with an increase in seasonally adjusted sales, reflects the tightening trend experienced during the spring. Now, I think a lot of sellers right now, they thought, where is the spring market? And I think it's come and gone. It actually didn't happen at all. Now everybody is going to potentially push that the fall market will be better because the summer market's always slow. It's beautiful out here. You can hear the kids playing in the pool behind me here, and nobody's thinking about selling their home right now. So keep that in mind when you are looking at the real estate markets. It ebbs and flows with the seasonality as well. So summer is always slow. People are going to be telling you that fall market will be better, but maybe it vanishes just like the spring market did. Now, despite the slight uptick in sales, GTA home prices continued to slide in June as buyers enjoyed increased leverage due to high inventory. Compared to last year, the MLS Home Price Index composite benchmark was down by 5.5%, and the average selling price was down 5.4% at $1,101,000, down from $1,120,000 in May. So almost $20,000 drop in that number. The GTA housing market continued to show signs of recovery in June, though. With more listings available, buyers are actually taking advantage of increased choice and negotiating some discounts off of asking prices. Right now, if you're a buyer, the opportunity is pretty great. You have to understand the prices might get a little bit lower, but you want to buy before other people jump into the market to compete with you as well. Assuming you're going to hold on to a house for a long time, it might make sense for you to actually get into the market if that's something you're thinking about doing. Now, of course, the TREB president thinks that as borrowing costs go down, prices might get a little bit better. Home ownership is becoming more attainable for people, but at the end of the day, what happens is we see these reports from the Toronto Real Estate Board, or any real estate board for that matter, and of course their intention is for people to buy and sell real estate. That's what they want. They want the market to move, to be more fluid, and right now it's not moving very well, and it's not particularly fluid. There's a lot of uncertainty. You have buyers waiting for the market to get down to its lowest point. You got sellers who somehow have all seem to band together and not lower their prices enough to sell properties, which is why we're seeing so many homes being terminated and relisted back on the market. Terminations that are an all-time high. And what that means is, if you have your home on the market today, taking it off the market because you're not selling it, maybe after 2-3 months, and then relisting that home at a lower price. But what all these terminations actually indicate for people is that with all the terminations means we have no idea what to list a home at. We're not getting the accurate priced properties right out the gate, which means there's a lot more negotiating power for the buyers, especially on those listings the first time around. Or maybe the sellers are just not willing to negotiate at all. Maybe they don't have enough equity in their properties. So this is an interesting article, of course, showing you just how many listings there is on the market. 31,000 listings. And the market is so slow right now. It's not a market for everybody. It's a market for those who are educated on how to take advantage of it. If you're selling a home right now and buying something else, I think it's a great market for you. Assuming you price your home properly, you're going to be able to have a really nice negotiation on the buying side of things. If you're just selling right now, it's not going to be that fun because you're not going to be in the power position, or it's not even going to be an even negotiation. A lot of the time the buyers are going to want an arm and a leg and everything from you. Understandably, they're taking a big risk in today's market. And if you're just buying your first home, there's a lot of risk, especially if you're going to go and buy a condo where there's maintenance fees and additional fees that you have to incur on top of your mortgage. If you're buying a freehold property, it's a little bit of a different story. A freehold property might allow you the length and time to live there while the market does get a little bit better. So you might buy a freehold property today, but assuming you'll be there in 10 years, I think you will be completely happy buying that property and you won't regret that decision. So if you have any questions about navigating this real estate market, you can always reach out to me. And I hope you guys enjoy the beautiful weather that we have out there. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.